Hello, welcome to Crypto Mischief. Long time no see. Sorry, I've been really busy. In my day job, or I guess evening jobs, I actually own a restaurant and a kind of a pub. So usually December is a pretty busy time for these kind of things, especially in China because nothing's closed. There's no virus, so everything's kind of popping off. So I've been doing that. But 2 days ago, as I was searching through the internet, I did come across something really fun and interesting in the crypto land, and so I've been trading it for 2 days now. And initially I didn't want to talk about it because I wasn't sure what was going on with it, but now I am going to tell you about it. There's 2 reasons why you should subscribe to me. 1, I'm telling you about this cool new project. 2, I waited a little bit to tell you about it because I wasn't sure that it was safe to talk about, because I don't want anyone to get wrecked. So for these 2 points, I say one more point. I'm a nice guy. That's why you should subscribe. So just do it. Press it. Touch it. Feel it. Subscribe. Maybe like it too. Tickle that like button. Anyways, moving on. So it's called R34P. Not very catchy. I know. Could have thought of something better than that. Cool logo. I like zombies and stuff. Grim Reaper. Also, hopefully not a sign for the future. So R34P, which is a soft fork, not a hard fork, a soft fork of another project that launched called RFI, which then decided to rug pull. And so a internet entity called Forex Shark, who I've kind of background checked, he seems to kind of be a pretty trustworthy guy. He recoded or soft forked the RFI project to make it safer for people to invest in, which is a great idea because actually the token now, we'll just call it R34P, is pretty interesting. Before I explain to you what the token's doing, let's just have a look at what the chart's been doing. So it began 2 days ago. We're in day 3 now. It began at under $1. I bought in just over $1, and we had this initial kind of bump. And this is why I didn't tell anyone about it, because then it just went down again. I was like, oh no, I just wasted my ETH. But then, just kind of early morning for me, I guess morning somewhere else, it began to rise. It rose up to $4. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll tell people about it now. But then it started to dip again. And then it started to rise again. And then today it started to dip again and rise again. It's continuing to just pump like a beast. It's great. So that is the chart. That's the thing you all want to see. You want to see those massive gains. Look here, 24 hours, 175%. That's insane. It's crazy. And that's not everything that I want to explain, because there's another reason why this coin is sweet. So let's go into Uniswap. If we head into Uniswap now, you'll see in Uniswap, in my MetaMask, I have 47 tokens. Okay, I have 47.6. I've gone max, yeah. I press max. Now the cool thing about this token is that while I'm holding it in my wallet, it's going to grow. I don't even need to do anything. I don't need to pay a transaction. It's just going to grow. There's a 1% burn rate on other people's transactions. So when other people make transactions, 1% of that will go to all token holders. And on top of that, another 1% of the token supply will burn 1% of that. So all the time the token supply is reducing. But by holding the token, you're getting more. There we go. See, it went to max. See that? You see that? You see that? I press max, it goes up again. See, I'm getting more tokens. So by holding it in your wallet, you are going to get tokens. Great. Free money. So tokens still pretty cheap. What we got, $6 a token now. The market cap right now is about $600,000. But if you think about the project that it forked, that is rug pulled, and it's a $20 million market cap. So the market cap is tiny. So such a low market cap means there's much more potential for growth of this coin. the liquidity I want to talk about, because you notice I don't have that much coin, because I've taken I have about 200. Yeah, I bought about 196 or something, and they've given me another 4 tokens, which is cool, just by holding it. I've put the other portion into the liquidity pool, because the liquidity began at $30,000, now it's up to $100,000. Another great advantage of going into this liquidity pool is that the first 50 holders in the liquidity pool are going to get an airdrop of 1% of the entire token supply, divided up fairly between who has the most and who has the least. You know, the holder who has the most liquidity pool tokens will get the most of the airdrop, the one with the least will get the least. So if you want to be airdropped, get in there quick. And of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not your mother. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm not your wife. I'm not your husband. I will not be telling you how to spend or invest your crypto. So if you pair this with ETH into the liquidity pool, you will actually make more passive income from the token. So I've done that with 3/4 of my token, because you know it's continuing to pump. So I thought, you know, why not? Let's take a little bit of risk. You got to risk it to get those gains, man. So in the comment section, I will link the DEX tools where you can go here to click here and start trading. You can also keep an eye on the chart for your position that you want to get in on, because I would suggest that, of course, do not make the mistake of coming in, like for example, okay, let's look at this section here. So you're going to want to try and plan your entry point by following the lifeline so far of this coin. We can clearly see that although it's pumping like mad, it has a pretty lengthy time of consolidation and actually dropping. You can see your entry point was about here to start with. Your second entry point could have been about here. Your third entry point down by this dip here. Your fourth entry point here. Now we're pumping up again. So I'm imagining that this tonight might hit $8, maybe. Then it's going to drop back down to a 7, maybe 6. That is when you want to get in on this coin. And then you're off to the races. But it's gaining traction. It's like a snowball just rolling down the hill, smashing through everything. Fantastic stuff. This is their website that they opened on the day of launch, slightly after launch. It's pretty bare bones, pretty basic, and there's also an article I was just reading that explains it on Reddit. Okay, so we'll just read through this a little bit. R34P is a soft fork and constructed as a secondary layer on RFI project, which was another coin that rug pulled. Slow Rug is a token that benefits every holder with a low cost charge of 1% fee in every transaction on the blockchain. Redistributes to every wallet holder automatically based on the amount of R34P token in their wallets. So depending on how much you have in your wallet, you will get more passively from the burn. In addition to that, another 1% will be sent to a burn wallet that will automatically burn and destroy the token to reduce the circulation and the total supply of the token. They wanted to take the amazing concept of the RFI coin and build it for the community. There are no vaults, no fees for the development team. There was no pre-sale. I found this like going around Telegram. I came across this. So they were trying to have a fair launch for everybody, not for whales, not for bots, not for development team, for everybody. It sends rewards directly to liquidity providers and holders without the need to claim, allowing the holder to constantly increase the percentage of the total supply they hold, which in turn makes their rewards bigger. At the same time, the total supply is being burned, creating a compounding effect, which results in an exponential growth curve, which we've seen. This is the only token that does this, while deflating the supply, making the value of each token increase, while holders and liquidity providers get more tokens. So it's a token that when you hold it in your wallet, it continues to give you more tokens. There were more tokens for just holding this. You don't need to make any transaction. You don't need to pay any ETH or gas fees for just holding it. And will continue to add to your total. And that's essentially how it works. And as it's doing that, it's depleting the entire supply of the circulating supply. Meaning that that's going to be pushing the price up while you're getting more. Nice. So if this takes off, man, it's going to be great. Whoa. If it takes off. Let's see what happens, huh? Even if you don't buy this, you should be keeping an eye on it. So that's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, eh? You might be looking at this and thinking, oh no, I've already missed the boat. But I think this is still really early. If this can get to from $6 to even double, can maybe get up to $10, you'll make a quick fast buck. Who knows what the legs are in this project? I just thought I'd make a quick video to point it out for you. If you're thinking something to do over the weekend, you can try trade this, by buying the dip, like I said, or you can just hold it and take the passive income as a wallet holder. Me personally, I am waiting for this to dip back down to the $5 mark. If it does, I'm going to enter again, put more liquidity in. That's my plan. All right, peace. Don't get wrecked.